Good afternoon everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and this is going to be a very quick update today. I will do a better or longer update on the weekend, because there's lots and lots of things which have gone on this week, with bits and pieces coming. So we'll start off with this. This is the Crosti 9F, which, as you know, I had for Christmas, and such a beautiful loco, it really is. That I decided that I would get sound and lights fitted. So yesterday I had the sound decoder, all the lights, etc. arrive from John at YouTube's. It's all Zemo based, so decoder, loudspeaker, etc. That's all Zemo. Front lights, they are YouTube's own lights, I think. But there may be Zemo, I'm not sure. So I spent yesterday fitting all this, and I finished probably about 8 o'clock last night. Put it all together and it worked. First time. The only problem I had was the lights at the front should go on in the forward direction, but they were only going on in the reverse direction. And the only thing I could think of was that because this is second hand, that it was probably either a new motor, although it didn't look like it, to be honest with you. To me, the cabling on the motor needed to be reversed. So I reversed the cables on the motor, took the motor out, reversed the cables, put the motor back in again, and it's absolutely perfect. It works absolutely fine. So when the loco is going that way, the front lights come on. I tried reversing it in the CV settings, but to no avail. So I thought the quickest thing, to be honest with you, was just to reverse the cabling on the motor, and it worked first time. So the other thing I got, or the other things I got, which came today, is the Z21, and here it is operating. Now I bought this from Kevin Bates, who, as you know, has now given up on YouTube, but he hasn't given up on his layout. He's still got that, but he's now concentrating on running it on DC rather than DCC. So the Z21 was surplus to his requirements, so he very kindly sold that to me at a fabulous price, along with a Multimus hand controller as well. This one's made by Fleischmann, but you can get a Roco one as well, I think, which is the identical thing but just branded differently. So I've got the best of both worlds. I've got a physical tactile hand controller, plus I've got the iPad. So let's hear what this one sounds like. I won't show you all of it at the moment, but I'll just give you a brief overview. So it's got lights on it at the front. It's got the firebox glow, which you probably won't see today, but at least you'll be able to hear it. And there it is at a crawl. So let's turn that off. I will show that more on the update I'll do on the weekend. So that's the 9F. Let's put this somewhere safe over here. This also arrived today from Lines and Locos, and the same place where I've got the 9F. And I saw this and I looked at it, I thought, oh, the weathering, these guys just are out of this world when it comes to weathering. They really are. You will see it better on the next update, but it is phenomenal. It is really beautiful the way they've done this. It's come with a decoder already in it from the factory, and I've tried it, and it works absolutely fine. Whether I fit sound into this one or not, I don't know. It's probably worth it, to be honest, and lighting. And now then it's got sprung buffers to it. But yeah, I just love this thing to bits. It is beautiful. So you will see this on Lakeside at the weekend as well as the 9F. So let's pop that off there for a moment. What also came today, everything seems to be coming today, are some yard lamps. Now I bought 6 of these to go in the TMD area. They've been painted a rather glossy, shiny black, which obviously will have to be weathered down a bit before I install them, but that's not an issue. And they come already prepared with resistors on the end, just to solder onto your cabling, which goes onto a 12 volt accessory section. So for these, they were, I think, £8-ish, that kind of money, for 2. Free postage, so I bought a pack of 3 to give me 6 of these yard lamps, which will fit very nicely in the TMD area. So that's that. The Z21, in a quarter of an hour I had it set up and running. From receiving the parcel to having it set up like this was about a quarter of an hour. I could have set up the Loco without the Z21, but I didn't. I waited until it arrived today, and it took me about another 10 minutes, I guess, to put in the Loco and put in a few functions. Very, very easy to operate. Very pleased with it. It's just operating as it should. I haven't checked out the hand controller yet, but I will do later on. So thank you very much, Kevin, if you're watching this. It really is appreciated what you've done for me, and the post the postage size was a saga in itself, but I won't bore you with the details on that. Kevin knows about it and I know about it, but that's probably where it should leave it. But let's just say it was good fun. And I thoroughly, at the moment, recommend this Z21, just purely because of ease of use, if nothing else. Obviously, I need to test it out in a proper working environment. But I can't see any issues initially with it. But as you know, you do buy something and you think it's the best thing since sliced bread, don't you? And then after 2 months you go, oh, really? Well, I don't know. So I'm going to hold my judgment for a good couple of months until I've got some actual use out of it. But I can't see my opinion changing, to be honest with you. It looks and operates fabulously. Reading up other people's experiences of the Z21, I haven't yet found out anybody who has gone, no, it's, I was going to say it's something then, but I won't, it's rubbish. I haven't seen or heard anything like that. No doubt there are people out there who would say that. There's always one or two, isn't there? But as far as I'm concerned, at the moment, it looks absolutely terrific. I've got to do my track layout as well as enter all my other locos, of course, but I will do those in batches of 10 or probably something like that. Just bring them in here on the kitchen table and just code them up. And I would just do it by using the locos most prominently used and then work my way through the list gradually. So that's about it. So that's the 9F now sorted. It's the Class 4 Ivet, the yard lamps, and my Z21. So it's all looking good on Lakeside at the moment. Very, very happy. So what I need to do now is crack on this afternoon for a little while, but we're going out a bit later, so I can't go on for too long. Setting some more of this one up on the Crosti, get some more functions put in, and then I'll probably call it a day until the weekend. But yeah, I've been very, very lucky this week with all these bits and pieces coming. Just one other point before I go. Somebody in the last video suggested that instead of buying a Class 37 to put in the TMD shed, why not use my Class 08, which I had stuck over on the steamer end of the layout where the steam sheds are, by the turntable. I had my Class 08, which I made into a little cameo scene where I'd taken the body panels off and put a dummy motor in it with a new engine resting on pallets to be installed. And I thought, what a brilliant idea. That saves me going through the hassle of getting a Class 37. I've got all the bits there. So what I've done, I've brought that in, I've taken it apart, and I shall be putting the arc welder circuit board behind the bulkhead by the cab, with the holes going through it, so you just get the appearance of an arc coming through. And I will get a little arc welder chappy sitting there, so it looks like he's welding something inside the engine compartment, and that will be that sorted, and that will save quite a bit of money, because I've got all the components for that. So there's no additional cost involved, and it will make use as well of that little cameo. So that's a great idea. So there's that to be done. So a lot happening. I knew there would be this year. There's going to be quite a lot of stuff happening on Lakeside, I'm very, very happy with this. The lights and sound for the 9F was actually a doddle to do. It really was. I really didn't have to look up anything. All the instructions come with it, what cables to put the lights onto and so forth. So really it was, if I can do that sort of thing, most of you can. Perhaps the only requirement is you are reasonably good at holding a soldering iron and a steady hand. If you can do that, then you can put lights and stuff on the locos. It's not an issue, especially where if you buy it from John over at YouTube, because it literally all comes with ready to go, and you just have to install it, just following the instructions. So there you go, that's the end of the update. So look out for another one, probably Sunday, I would think, and hopefully you'll see the Ivet and the Crosti up closer. So that's about it. And in the meantime, I'm going to crack on with this Z21. It's a lovely piece of kit, it really is. And once again, Kevin, thank you very much, mate, for sorting this out with me. That really is appreciated. Coming just at the right time. So the Ecos will not be sold. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it because it's not actually broken. It's just not very good at the moment. It needs to be warm. So I will keep that as a backup in case my iPad goes down or something goes wrong. At least if I keep the Ecos up to date with this, then there won't be a problem. I can just very quickly change over. Okay folks, that's about it. So bye for now, and hopefully I'll speak to you again on the weekend. Okay, so bye for now. Bye.